Hello my chariots, welcome back to my channel for another pick a card reading that I have for you today. And today's reading is messages from your person. All right, so let's see what it is that you need to know, or something that they want to tell you that they may have trouble telling you in person, or if you're in a no contact situation and you're not speaking right now. Let's see what messages come through. All right, so I do have 3 piles for you today, a little bit of a black and white theme that's going on. The cards that you're looking at are from the Awake Inner Wisdom Oracle deck. All right, so pile 1, you have this card here, which is Light Heart. Okay, so you could take a look at that one. And pile 2, you have the card here. It's called Unalone. And pile 3, you have this card here called Reflect. All right. So those are the 3 piles that we are working with today. Do what you need to do, my chariots, to pick your pile. You may be drawn to more than one, which is fine. That just means there's messages in the other piles that you may need to hear. And if none of them are resonating with you, that is fine too. You can be okay with that and just accept the fact that if you are not connecting with my energy or nothing is resonating, that this is not your reading and you can kindly back out. You can go check out the other readings that I've already uploaded, or the beautiful, amazing tarot readers that are out there. There's so many of them, and they each have their own way of doing things, which is great. All right, so pick your pile, my chariots, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. All right, here's your reading, which you chose the card Light Heart from the Awake Inner Wisdom Oracle deck that I have. And today's reading is messages from your person. So what messages does your person have for you at this time that they cannot either talk to you about, or they're having trouble communicating to you? So let's see what comes from your person's higher self and see what we get here. So before we get started with the reading, let's just take a moment to ground and clear our energies. So pile 1, if you can take in a deep breath. And just be still. Quiet your mind. Go within. I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm going to look at these cards first, and then we'll look at some messages at the end. All right, from Island Time Wellness, we have worthiness. Know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know you deserve. You can have it all. From the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. Whoa. All right, so take a look at this. The Twin Flame card is coming through here. Some of you may be looking for that confirmation. And then this is from the, what's this called? I think In the Shadows by All Things Intuitive, or something like that. It's a darker, I think there's darker messages in here. So I have this out first. In that moment, I didn't care. Okay. So let's see what tarot has. I'm using the Hermetic Tarot deck today to go with this black and white theme. And this is for pile 1, Spirit. Pile 1's person, what messages do they have for Pile 1 at this time? What is it that they want them to know? So we have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, the Tower, the High Priestess, and on the bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords. Wow, and the Star, which I'm going to pull. These are both Aquarius energy, so I'm going to pull that, and I'm even looking at the Five of Cups here. We have the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. We have Wands over here, which is fire, so we're talking about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but definitely Cancer and Aquarius are coming through very strongly for this reading. What is it that your person wants you to know? I'm feeling that I feel with this card of, you know, Light Heart and the Knight of Wands, it's a very similar energy that's coming through. I do feel that when the two of you first connected, there was this strong sexual energy. I think you both had a very strong energetic connection, especially with this rabbit here. But there was a rawness to this connection. There was a passion. I feel like there was a hunger or a desire. And I just feel that in general, the relationship or the connection was very light-hearted. I feel that your person wants you to know that they just felt good about the connection. They enjoyed interacting. They enjoyed spending time with you, however that was. They enjoyed conversation. I feel like there was a lot of playfulness here, a lot of playful banter. All right. The Knight of Wands, you know, that's just that impulsive, risky type behavior. I feel that for many of you, it was your person that probably was the one that started, either reached out, first one to talk to you, however that may be, but they were the first ones here with this impulsive behavior, showing me that it's something that they just went with. Like, it was like spur of the moment. I feel with this card here of in that moment, I didn't care. I feel like they, you know, they just sort of went with it, however it started, however the two of you first connected in that very beginning. And your person didn't, you know, give much thought. It was just something playful. It could have been something just to pass the time, or it was just something that your person wasn't even thinking about seriously. Okay, I feel like that's something that they want you to know. From the past energies, though, what I'm seeing here is the Ten of Wands, and I feel that as things progressed, burden started to set in with your person. All right, and this Ten of Wands is coming from the past energy, showing me perhaps some sort of ending here that was painful, or something that I feel your person is still carrying with them as they move forward. The Ten of Wands is all about that weight of the world that you feel that you're carrying on your shoulders. something here, it's almost, you know, a reminder of baggage, or there's something here that I feel that your person is still carrying with them as they move forward, even though I feel that this is a relationship that ended, or a connection where the two of you are no longer in contact. All right. I feel with the Chariot here, right in the middle, this beautiful Cancerian energy, and this twin flame energy that I'm looking at, there was some sort of realization, okay? So I feel, you know, and I almost feel like this needs to be over here, because I feel like I'm seeing this progression here, all right, of your person realizing what you meant to them as this connection has progressed, and even as it has progressed, say, without you, you know, the ending and your person moving through. I do feel that number 7 is a very spiritual number in tarot, and with the Chariot here being the center of this reading, this is all about moving forward. Okay, the Chariot is about movement, but it's also making that emotional decision to move forward, even when you have that feeling like you're being pulled in different directions. Okay, and it is something that's very emotional, because we're talking about water energy here, the water element, Cancer. I feel that with this card here of worthiness and the twin flame, I feel that as your person began to feel for you, so as this connection, this relationship began to grow, and the feelings that your person developed for you was a trigger, you know, and this is the whole start of a twin flame journey and how that can occur. You know, it is starting out with a raw, intense connection, that magnetic feeling that you both have for one another, and then the triggers set in, okay? And I feel that, you know, this ending that perhaps occurred as your person is moving on, I feel that they would tell you now that you really had some effect on them, and the triggers that occurred had a lot to do with their self-worth and who they were and how they act and how they behave. There's something here, you know, with this worthiness card, and I feel like that's sort of the difference, you know, the difference that you have made, how perhaps you have even changed them. Because I feel in the beginning of this, I feel that your person didn't care. They were sort of going through life. They were sort of doing as they pleased. They were very lighthearted. You know, they weren't taking things very seriously. And then something happened here with this 10 of Wands that I feel, you know, whatever scenario went on between you and your person that changed things, this trigger here, it set them now on this path in moving forward. But they've been doing a lot of reflecting, and they've been doing a lot of thinking, and I feel that that's changed. You know, they really have questioned their worthiness and their self-worth at this point. It's some sort of trigger that has occurred here. All right, and then as we move forward and look at the future energies, what I'm seeing is it was a profound moment for your person, you know, and I feel like that's one of the messages that they would come back and tell you, that you had this tower moment, this impact on them. You know, it was this blast, it was this upheaval, it was this shock. All right, because I think your person is used to being pretty lighthearted and fun, and it really drove them, it sort of pushed them into a space that they weren't used to, because I feel this trigger caused them to really start thinking about things that perhaps they weren't thinking about before. And then, you know, that question of authenticity comes to mind, and feelings of them being lost and not sure in how they wanted to move forward in life, and just things that they questioned in general, I feel became very new to them because of this trigger here. There seems to be a profound impact, is what I'm saying. And I feel that you might not know that, because with the High Priestess here, you know, this is someone that is mute. But, you know, all of these cards in this deck, they have like sort of titles. And this High Priestess is called the Priestess of the Silver Star. And the star is here, showing me that you are this unique soul that has somehow changed your person in looking at things and how they see themselves. There's something about you that I feel is very unique. Your person sees you as very unique. And especially with the Twin Flame card, you know, the star for me is also a card that I resonate with as a very deep, intense connection that the two of you share with one another. And I feel that your person feels this way and has never felt this way about anyone else, and yet I don't feel that that is something that you know. Okay, with this High Priestess card here. And this King of Swords, because I do feel whatever trigger occurred here that your person wants you to know about, it has caused them to have to go through a lot of healing and a lot of self-reflection within them. And yet I feel that there's a persona here with this King of Swords that you don't know that this person appears that very detached, because this is Aquarius energy. And even though I feel Aquariuses are one of the most sensitive zodiac signs that exist, believe it or not, they can be very sensitive. The thing is that they do not know how to show it, or they don't know how to express it all the time. So oftentimes they're described as being aloof or detached or cold and not caring, and that's not really the case, but they tend to be very logical in a lot of ways. So you might see that side of them. So I feel here that there's a message for you, Pile 1, that you may think that you didn't matter to your person. And I feel that you very much mattered to them. And as they move forward in life, if anything, they would want you to know that you had a profound effect on them and you have changed them in some way, even if the two of you are not together at this moment. All right, let me see, let me clarify, see if I could get anything else here before we look at some messages. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, I feel the messages and justice, you know, is on the bottom of the deck, which is Libra energy. There is some Pentacle Earth energy here, but so I feel like Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer are the strong energies that are coming through in this reading. I feel the overall message is that your person is continuing to move forward, all right, with their life, and they are trying to embrace it. I feel that they're trying to be happy, and that's something that they would want you to know. I feel with the Ten of Pentacles here, they're really trying to build up their coins here. There's something here I feel like when it comes to either work or career. It's something that they're very focused on. For some, they may have a family with the Ten of Pentacles here, and they're trying to work through that. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles, they're just very focused on their daily environment at this point. But they're trying to maintain peace and harmony with this Justice card here. All right, this yin yang, that balance. They're trying to, what I'm hearing is they're trying to make the best of the situation that they're in, and yet I feel what the message here coming through with the Eight of Swords is that they have not forgotten you, and no matter what the circumstance or situation is, they would want you to know that they will never forget you. All right, that you did have that impact on them, and a lot of times they can't get you out of their mind. All right, that they still think about you. So let's take a look at the messages. I already pulled some here. I have heart-to-heart messages. This is, why can't I remember the name? This is coming from the Lumiere Mystic, one of her decks. Then maybe I'll pull some more, but let's just see what messages are coming through. When the time is right, I will be with you. And you know, the Star card shows that, because the Star card is a card about hope, and it's about healing, but it's a card of the future. All right, so it's about this hope for the future. So with the Star card still remains this feeling that your person does hope to be with you someday when the time is right. I'm attracted to you in ways that I cannot explain, and to me that represents that star energy. Same with the twin flames. It's this unique, intense attraction that is stronger than I feel anything that your person has ever felt with anyone else, regardless of their current situation. How can we make it work? All right, so I do, you know, with this Eight of Swords, I feel like your person still thinks of these things. How can they make it work? How can this happen? I am obsessed with you. All right, and with the Eight of Swords here, you know, again, like I feel like it's something when it comes to you, they cannot, you know, they can't get you out of their mind. So let me pull some, from the Chariot Soul. You feel like home. That one just flew out on its own. And get a few more of these. I want to tell you the truth. Something, you know, there's something here that I feel your person wants to tell you. I can't get you out of my mind. Look at this. It is driving me crazy. Get one more. This connection is unlike any other I have experienced. Did I not just say that? My goodness. Very much so. All right. And then at the bottom of the deck, I feel so alive when I am with you. And I feel like that's how this whole thing started. You know, when the two of you first collided, when the two of you first connected, there was just that energy of feeling awake and so alive with one another. All right. So let's get one card here from Twin Flame Angel Numbers, because especially since this twin flame card came through here. So for pile one, what else do we have here for pile one? $11.55, so that number may resonate with you. Don't take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their own level of perception. And pile one, you know, I'm feeling like, and then on the bottom of the deck is the 7111. Triggers brought on by your counterpart are necessary for the healing of past wounds and trauma. Wow. And I do feel that's why there was these triggers here regarding worthiness, you know. There's definitely healing that needs to be done, and it was necessary to happen. And I feel with this card here, you know, there's some advice for you that not many people in today's society would understand this type of connection, and most don't even believe in this type of label or connection, and that can be triggering for you. My advice to you is to believe and, you know, stand strong in what your beliefs are. All right, even though you may feel that everyone is against you at times, but this is where you're really asked to follow that intuition. And I feel like that's a reminder for you here to make sure that you continue to follow your intuition. Okay. And then lastly here, I have a card from Universe Has Your Back, because I want you to think about this affirmation for you. Something that you can work on this week, all right, when it comes to yourself. And look at this beautiful eye, all right. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. You know, and I feel like this is a beautiful message, because this is really showing me the unconditional love that resides here with the two of you, whether or not your person even knows what type of connection this is. Okay, I do feel for many of you, with this twin flame card here, it's possible that you actually tried having that discussion with them, and that was a trigger in itself. That very much could have scared your person off. All right. But overall, I feel the message is that they still haven't forgotten you. All right. I do feel with this eye here, they may even be watching you. So please take that how it resonates. But I'm going to leave the reading here, pile one. So I hope it did resonate with you. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all my returning subscribers. It's always lovely to have you here. And for anyone that's new, welcome. Okay, if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos if you get a chance. And I'll see you again at the next reading. Bye. Well, hello, pile two. All right, you chose the card here called Unalone, and this is from the Awake Inner Wisdom Oracle deck that I have here that you're choosing from today. And today's reading is messages from your person. What is it that your person wants you to know? Something that they're either having trouble communicating to you, or if you're in a no contact situation and you're not speaking, something that they want you to know. So let's see what comes through in the energy of the cards today. All right, so before we get started, pile two, let's just take that moment to center ourselves. So if you can take in a deep breath right now. And just be still. Quiet your mind, go within. I'm looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear today. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. All right, so let's see. I'm going to start with a couple of these cards. I'm going to do these three, and then we'll look at some messages. And I do have an affirmation card here for the end that we'll take a look at in a little bit. Let's see what's coming through right now. Let me see these. I just want to make sure. Okay. Missed opportunity. Wow. Regret from former relationship. Don't run if it feels right. Risk of loss. Communication is imperative. Crossroads. I wonder how far this would go. So let me pull tarot cards. I am using the Hermetic Tarot deck, but strong right away. I feel that your person is in a dark place. I feel that obviously, you know, they're at that crossroad. They feel like some sort of opportunity was missed with you, and they're wondering now where the two of you would be right now. Perhaps if they behaved differently, or they saw something through that they didn't. All right, so let's get into tarot and see what comes through. This is for pile 2, Spirit. Messages from pile 2's person, please. What is it that they need to know right now in regards to this relationship, this connection? Pile 2. Temperance. The King of Cups. The Princess of Swords. The Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Ace of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles with the Sun. And even the Tower. So what's coming through strongly is, you know, the crossroads that your person is at because of the opportunity that they missed in telling you how they really felt about you. All right. I do feel with the King of Cups here, this is Scorpio energy. Ace of Cups is more water energy coming through. We do have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. And we do have some sword energy here. We have the Sun, okay? And we have Queen, the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy coming through. So definitely, you know, there is this feeling of loss and grief. Your person is at this crossroads, I feel, in their life where they regret some decision that they have made in their past. And I do feel it has to do with communicating to you how they truly felt for you. And yet, at the same time, for whatever reason that they were not able to follow through with that, I feel Temperance is here, which it represents divine timing. So I feel that the universe somehow felt that the situation was not ready at this time. It's calling for patience, it's calling for balance, and it's calling for moderation. But I feel that the main message here that your person would want you to know is how deeply they feel for you. With this King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, there is a deep love here that they feel for you. And yet I feel that with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, they were never able to get those words out, or they were never able to express how deeply they did feel for you. Or they have not done it yet if you're still together. But with this card here of missed opportunity, you know, it really feels to me that this is pile 2, someone from your past that regrets a decision that they made. Or perhaps the two of you are just friends now, but there's a regret here when it, you know, the time came to have a conversation that was needed. It didn't happen, you know, and it was almost like that ship passing through. And I feel since that time that your person has felt very alone, regardless of their circumstance or their situation now. There's something, I feel like, this void that they carry within them because they were never able to express the feelings that they had for you. And when we're talking about the future energies with this Ace of Cups here, they would love a chance for that new beginning. But with the Queen of Pentacles over here, I feel that for many of you, you already might be in a committed situation. Okay, you might have moved on, and you are committed to someone else, or perhaps you are just in another situation completely, and because of that, this is the reason why they were not able to express the feelings that they had for you. But this Queen of Pentacles, you know, shows me someone that is stable and secure. She has a pentacle or a coin that she's looking out for, things to take care of, all right? And I feel that this is you, that you're very warm, you're very compassionate. Some of you can even be a mother taking care of a family. With the Sun card here, I feel that you brought a lot of joy and happiness to this person, right? And they see that enlightenment, they see that radiance. You know, this is beautiful divine masculine energy that we're talking about here. And your person realizes the happiness that you brought them. And I feel that sort of this darkness that I'm getting from this card that they've experienced because they never came forward and communicated. The fact that this card here talks about communication is imperative, and with the 2 swords here, I feel, you know, with the Knight of Swords, this is about that knight that just charges into battle. Okay, this is someone that wants to get something off of their chest. This is somebody that has something on their mind that they're dying to talk about. That's what this Knight of Swords represents, that energy of charging into battle no matter what the consequence is. And with the Ace of Cups, it's showing me this new experience for love and feeling and emotion, you know. And I feel that your person often wonders, even now up until this point, if they were to communicate this, where would this lead? Where would it go? Okay. Could you start over, or could you continue? Can you pick up where you left off? And because of that, there's a crossroads here that your person feels like they're just in this limbo state is what I'm feeling. I feel here in the present energy with the Page of Swords that your person very much still watches you in some way or keeps an eye on you. The Page of Swords is the energy of curiosity. So they're still very much curious about you, wondering how you're doing, how you're getting along as this Queen of Pentacles. If they know anything or see anything, are you as happy as you appear to be? I feel these are all the questions that run through your person's head, and these are the messages. This is what they would ask you or say to you if they were given that chance. Let's see what else I can clarify here. Can we clarify, Spirit, for Pile 2's person? What other messages that they have? Cards on the table. Can we clarify, please? the Magician, the Devil, and the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords, and he showed up in pile 1 as well. All right, King of Swords and Nine of Swords with the Two of Pentacles on the bottom that I'm still looking at. You know, I feel like your person, they would tell you whatever situation I feel that they're in, because with this crossroads, it does, you know, obviously give me the feeling that there's some other situation that they need to make a choice, or they've thought about it. And with this Devil card here present, it's also confirming to me that they are bound to something. So this is even a situation where the two of you both may be in other circumstances or environment, or in an environment that prevents the two of you from being together. Showing me that there's a situation here that someone is bound to. Okay. And this King of Swords and the Nine of Swords, I feel, shows me, you know, how much your person has thought about this. There are sleepless nights here, and worry and grief, okay, and sadness. And yet, as the King of Swords, we have someone here that is leading with authority. Even showing me, though, with the Page and the Knights and the King, how communication is very key in this pile. Okay, so there's something here about communication. Something was not expressed or discussed the way it should have been, or something was not cleared up, but it really gives me the feeling of this person really wishes that they could speak and clear up whatever confusion there was, or whatever conversation they didn't have with you. They really wish that they could have that right now. And I feel with the past energy here, the Magician, you know, is here clarifying this past energy. And the Magician is all about, you know, this is the manifester, someone that manifests, but it is realizing, you know, you have to be with the Magician, okay? You have to realize you have all the tools that you have, right, in order to manifest the life that you want. But with this Magician, sometimes comes to me a energy of, you know, sometimes they can manipulate, but it's even more of an energy of instability, because there's confusion to me here on which tool to use in being able to do what's right here. And I feel that I almost get this feeling like your person picked the wrong tool. Like perhaps the sword should have been chosen to follow through with this communication, and it wasn't, you know. Maybe they moved through with the wands and moved more with desire and passion, but that's, you know, that's not what was called here. There is, to me, a strong message of emotions that run very deep from this person, and yet they never were able to express that to you for whatever the reason was. Okay? And they know here with this Ten of Pentacles, you know, and that's showing me too that I feel like there's possibly other situations going on. But that prevents, I feel like that's showing me this is what's preventing your person from being able to just jump into this Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is very impulsive, very risky, from trying to get whatever they're carrying with them on their chest, whatever's in their mind, whatever they want to say, the words that they want to use. It could be because of this Ten of Pentacles here. There's like some sort of longevity or other long-term commitments that are already in place. So let's see what messages come through for you. Pile 2. Let's take a look here. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I know you didn't deserve that. So I feel like they realized that, they really caused you pain. My mind is full of you. And with this Devil energy, definitely. I love you regardless of how things seem. And that's why I feel like mentioning here with this King of Swords, you may have the persona that this person truly has just either is being very aloof and you can't read them in any way, or they've somehow are showing you or acting like they don't care. Ooh, I am afraid of intimacy. And that could be very well the reason why this person has had so much trouble in being able to be vulnerable enough to express the feelings that they have for you. Let's see, also from ChariotsSoulTarot. I long for the day I can hold you in my arms. I feel your pain. So 2 cards here where they really realize how much they hurt you. I am in a dark place, but I am drawn to your light. I do feel that I felt some dark energy here. I feel that your person sort of has themselves in this rut. My soul knows the way, and they're trying to fight that. Move beyond, move towards the sun here. And then on the bottom of the deck, let me kiss you. All right, so I feel like they're craving physical intimacy with you. All right, so let's also get, I want to get a card here from angel numbers, twin flame angel numbers, and see what else it is that we need to know about this connection at this time. Pile 2, Spirit. (1515). Pay attention to signs and information that comes to you in books, songs, and names. So I feel like the universe wants you to know that they are trying to give you some sort of signal. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have 1221. Learn to provide your own happiness rather than relying on your twin flame to fulfill it for you. So that's a pretty strong message, Pile 2. Something that you need to do here. You need to focus on yourself. All right, put a little bit more time into fulfilling your own happiness. You have to be able to fill that bucket first, right? Your twin flame is not going to do that for you. And then I have a card here from the universe has my back. This is an affirmation that I would like you to focus on this week. So here you go for Pile 2. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. All right, so that's something that you can think about and focus on, see if that resonates with you in any way. All right, Pile 2, so I'm going to end the reading here. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you again to my returning subscribers who are always here to watch. I am humbled and I always appreciate your support. And if you're new, if you like what you see, please subscribe, Like and share my videos if you get a chance. And I will see you again at the next reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading being messages from your person. We'll see what comes through in the energy of the cards today. And you chose the card here from the Awake Inner Wisdom Oracle deck and the card of Reflect. All right, so this is going to be your reading today. But before we get started, let's just take that moment to settle ourselves. So Pile 3, if you can take in a deep breath for me at this time. I just want you to be still. Quiet your mind. Go within. I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. All right, so let's see what comes through for you, Pile 3. We'll look at these cards in a little bit here. So we have this card of Reflect. Thinking, that's interesting. Mask. I am happy that it's over. All right, let's take a look. I'm using the Hermetic Tarot today. So let's see what else comes through with Pile 3. I do feel with this card that we're starting out, obviously with Reflect and Thinking, your person is doing a lot of self-reflection, soul-searching right now. But with the card of Reflect, I also feel that it's possibly for this pile, there's a lot of mirroring that's going on here between you and your person. And with that card, this comment of I'm happy that it's over, I feel that both of you are questioning and wondering how the other one is thinking, okay? And wondering if you're happy that the two of you are no longer in a relationship, or you are no longer speaking to one another. But let's see what comes through in the tarot cards. This is for Pile 3 Spirit. So we have the Ace of Swords. And the Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. And we have Judgment, the Last Judgment here. And the Ten of Cups. And the Sun. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands, also the Hierophant. So this Queen of Swords is Libra energy coming through. also see 2 cards of number 10, which may resonate. The number 10. Yes, your person's doing a lot of reflecting with this card here of Judgment right in the center of the reading. I feel that your person is being called towards something. This is the card about awakening, but it's also about answering that call and having to make a choice. So I feel like there's something here that your person has been thinking about, something that they've been debating on, you know, something that they've been reflecting on, some sort of decision that needs to be made. And we have the Ace of Swords here in the past energy with the Page of Pentacles. I feel that your person owes for some of you some sort of an apology that they did not give you. It's like they've reached this clarity here with the Ace of Swords, you know, and the aces are gifts from spirit, but they're not, you know, it's a potential for a new beginning if the energies are in the right or the correct alignment. And with the Ace of Swords, this is about this new beginning when truth and clarity has been reached in regards to, you know, the situation. And with the Page of Pentacles, you know, this is a little, you know, I call this card the mini magician at times, because this is someone that wants to create, manifest, just like the magician. They don't have the power and the energy like the magician card in the major arcana, but it's still someone that wants to create something, wants to do something. And usually I describe this energy as someone that wants to, you know, reach out and extend that olive branch or that courtesy. And I feel, you know, with this Ace of Swords here, I feel like your person is being called to somehow level up and apologize for something that happened. And I do feel it bothers them, you know, because of the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Swords is here. And this Queen of Swords is this Libra energy, which is all about looking for peace and harmony in a situation. It's the same energy as justice. And the Queen of Swords for me, though, when she shows up in my readings, is all about someone that needs to come forward and have honest communication. Now, your person can be thinking about that honest communication. I'm not sure if it's communication that is needed, they need to have with you or themselves. Because of this mask here, I do feel that this is someone that wears a mask and they haven't been honest with themselves. And this is what they're thinking about, you know, and if they had the opportunity to talk to you about this, this is something that they would bring up. That this is what they've been reflecting on. That maybe they've reached that point that they're not as authentic, or they're not being, you know, as authentic as they should be. But the Ten of Wands is showing me like this burden. You know, the Ten of Wands is all about burden or weights. You know, walking up that hill and struggling because you're carrying all these wands on your back. And I feel like this person is carrying something with them through the energies here of past, present, and future, even though this future energy is showing me that they know that they could have this ultimate happiness with you. with this 10 of Cups and the Sun together in the future energies. But yet I feel like it's calling for them to have to make some sort of choice or decision. So it's really dependent on this Judgment card, this awakening, and which path they're going to take right now on their journey. Let's see what else I can get. Spirit, can we clarify here the cards on the table for pile 3, pile 3's person? Messages from pile 3's person. Temperance. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck, wow, the Two of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. Your person's trying to gain. I feel like they're still, with all this reflection and thinking in the Ace of Swords here, they need to, there's something here that's confusing them, clouding their judgment. And here's even the Death card. The card of Temperance is about moderation, and it's about balance, and it's about finding balance. It also represents patience. So I feel that the spirit universe is letting me know that this is something that requires patience. Your person trying to gain clarity in what it is that they truly want out of life, having to make this decision, and it has to do with the Knight of Cups. It has to do with love. It has to do with extending this offer, this proposal. Okay, this is all about expressing, your person expressing feelings and emotions that they have towards you. The thing is with the Knights, and then I even have the Knight of Swords over here, very impulsive energy. You know, there's no stability here. Oftentimes with the Knight of Cups, this is an energy full of imagination and fantasy and love, but you need the next steps here. You need the Queen or the King in order to ground this energy and make it secure and stable. Because a lot of times when you see the Knight of Cups, it's hard for this Knight to follow through on everything that they've been thinking about and dreaming about. And even with the Seven of Cups over here, you know, this is a card that can represent a lot of dreaming and a lot of fantasizing. It also represents options, and with the Two of Cups, it's possible. It's showing me that there's, you know, this choice here. So perhaps there's a choice that needs to be made, okay, that's causing this burden with your person, and they're not sure what to do with the Seven of Cups here. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just whacked the camera. With the Knight of Swords, you know, that's showing me someone that wants to get something off their chest. They want to rush into battle and communicate perhaps whatever it is that your person has been thinking about. But with this death card over here, Scorpio energy, there's a rebirth that is being called for. All right, so I feel like there's something here that needs to be released in order to make room for this new energy of love. Okay, that 10 of Wands with the 10 of Cups here even is showing me that there's some sort of cycle that needs to close out, that needs to complete itself. And that's perhaps why Temperance is here, calling for patience, because that cycle needs to close out so this person can balance themselves. I feel with the Judgment card in Temperance, you know, your person's being called towards a spiritual awakening that they're probably struggling with, because it's that balance between this physical realm and the spiritual realm. And with this Judgment right here, smack dab in the middle of this reading, I feel that this is a struggle for your person. Perhaps I'm happy that it's over. It's almost like they're, you know, maybe they made that decision that they're choosing not to answer this call, but it's not as easy as they were hoping it would be. Things are still, I feel like with the 10 of Wands, like there's still a burden. You know, your person doesn't feel like they've lifted anything. If anything, they might feel heavier. Okay. So let's see what messages are here from your person, pile 3. Oh, I miss you. Okay. Wow, I want you. Look at that. I miss you, I want you. To the point. You make me feel amazing. I won't show you my weakness. Let's get some more here from Chariot Soul. Ooh, this one flew out. Trust and believe. And maybe that's what this reflecting is all about, pile 3, with this Judgment card, this awakening. Your person is having trouble trusting and believing at this moment. What else? We are yin and yang. I'm sorry I pulled away from you. I was not ready to face my feelings that I have for you. So again, you know, if they pulled away, it's like they're choosing not to want to be part of this awakening. They're not ready yet. Ooh, can we talk? You know, with this Knight of Swords here, I feel like, and this Knight of Cups, your person wants to talk. They want to communicate. They want to tell you perhaps what they're struggling with. And on the bottom of the deck, we have energy never lies. All right, energy never lies. So let's get a twin flame angel number for you in regards to your person. Five, 5, 5. Your angels are with you during this time of change and transition. All right, so and on the bottom, 2, 3, 3, 3. The intensity of this connection may stir up fear in someone. A runner-chaser dynamic may form. So you may feel that your person is on the run, you know, making you feel that this is why they're not being pulled towards this judgment, this choice that they have to make. You may feel that you have been the one chasing them, all right? Definitely your angels are with you. This number 555 may resonate with you. You may have been seeing that, or watch out for that number. And then let's take a look at your affirmation. This is from Universe Has Your Back, something I want you to concentrate on, reflect on for the week. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. All right, so take some time, pile 3, to realign yourself. Focus yourself back into love, that unconditional love. That's what is being called at this time for you to focus on. All right, so I'm going to leave the reading here. I do hope it resonated with you, pile 3. Let me know in the comments if it did. Thank you to all my returning subscribers that are always here. It's always so nice to have you. And if you are new, welcome. Please, if you like what you see, subscribe to my channel. Like and share my videos if you get a chance. And I will see you all at the next reading. Bye.